the greatest.
By his account, he floated like a butterfly and stung like a bee. According to Sports Illustrated and the BBC, he was the sportsman of the 20th century. That honor would have come as no surprise to the three-time world heavyweight champion who always said he was the greatest. Ahead of his 1963 fight against Britain's Henry Cooper, still boxing under his real name Cassius Clay, he let fly with his cocky prediction of an easy victory.
Round 5. This will be no contest. This will be a total annihilation.
Any special training?
No special training. Just be at the fight. I'm ready to back up everything I'm saying, and I'm through talking.
His arrogance proved justified. By the end of the year, he'd amassed a record of 19 straight wins with 15 knockouts, earning him a crack at Sonny Liston for the world title. In the lead-up to the clash in Miami in February 1964, Liston endured his own fair share of Clay's trademark taunts.
15 times I have told the clown what round he's going down, and this chump ain't no different. He'll fall an 8 to prove that I'm great, and if he keeps talking jive, I'm going to cut it to 5.
The fight came under threat of cancellation due to rumors of the young contender's links with Malcolm X and the Nation of Islam, which at that time was viewed as a hate group. According to Ali's 1975 autobiography, promoter Bill Faversham persuaded him to delay his intended conversion to Islam until after the fight, so as not to put off the crowds. Despite his underdog status, Clay's famous speed and agility kept him out of trouble in the early rounds, and by round 3, he was ahead on points, while Liston had a cut to his eye. Liston failed to answer the bell at the start of round 7, and Cassius Clay had delivered on his promise to shake the world. Now world champion, he revealed he was a member of the Nation of Islam and declared his support of separatism, renaming himself Muhammad Ali. He successfully defended his title 9 times before his boxing license was suspended in 1967 for refusing to sign up to fight in the Vietnam War. He made a comeback in the 1970s and suffered his first ever professional defeat at the hands of Joe Frazier at Madison Square Garden in 1971. Frazier knocked Ali down in the 15th with a left hook and retained his title with a unanimous decision. 9 years later, despite doctors finding a hole in the membrane of his brain, Ali went ahead with a WBC world title fight against Larry Holmes. He lost the fight and retired the following year. Not long after, he was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease, which brought about tremors and the decline of his motor function. Debate as to whether the condition had been brought on by boxing raged, but Ali insisted he had no regrets about his choice of career path. Now on his 4th marriage, he's fathered 2 sons and 7 daughters, one of whom, Lila, has followed him into the ring, despite his famous objections to female boxing.
Muhammad has never been one to do anything halfway, and he has never settled for doing something second best in anything that he has done, in the ring, in his work on the humanitarian causes, or in his personal life.
On a trip to Afghanistan on behalf of the United Nations Children's Fund, his legal advisor confirmed that he is still very much on the ball.
He's very sharp, and he's still fit and able to do all of the things that he was able to do before, just a little bit slower.
In 2005, he was the guest of honor at the opening of a $16 million monument to his success in Louisville, Kentucky, where he was born in 1942. As well as showing off his boxing memorabilia, the Muhammad Ali Center is an official showcase for his humanitarian ideals of peace and understanding.
I just like the fact that people for years to come will be able to see what my dad was about, not only as a fighter, but as a person, and hopefully inspire other people to be better.